What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Dubai. This is season number 2, and this is episode number 7. This episode was titled Beauty and the Beggar. Now, before we go ahead and get into this, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me that solid favor and stop taking me on this date and then having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode of The Real Housewives of Dubai, you guys. Shall we? Now, I want to say, you guys, sorry that this video is late. You guys know I've been I was on vacation this week, went out of town this week, and got back yesterday. So I watched the episode while I was in Miami, but I was like, it was my birthday, and I was like, yeah, we can watch it, but tomorrow we're taking off, and we ain't gonna do the video on the 17th. So I was like, okay, you'll get back home on the 18th, and you can do it on the 18th. Got back home yesterday, tired. And I was like, yeah, nah, we ain't doing it today. So I was like, we'll do it Friday. So here we are. Now, this episode was a good episode, you guys. I enjoyed it. So I don't know where we're gonna start up at because there are some people. There's one particular person who I skipped in this episode, and I won't be talking about her individual scene, but I will talk about her how she acted a fool. But let's start up with Chanel Ayan, you guys. What I will say about my girl Ayan, and shout out to Ayan and Lisa and Stanberry, because I tweeted about them this past week, and they all liked my tweets, right? Because the first one that liked my tweet was actually Stanberry, because what I tweeted about Stanberry was, and it wasn't even about Stanberry, but she knew because she knew which scene it was. It was a scene with that the other black lady, and the fact that she came to a party with a guest that was uninvited. We'll talk about that as we get into it, you guys. Um, we'll definitely discuss it. Then Lisa liked two of my tweets, and Ayan liked one of my tweets because the tweet about Ayan is, my God, you guys, Ayan is so beautiful. Like when I tell you guys, when I saw her with that bald head, I was like, oh my God, it is everything. She looked fantastic. She looked amazing. So this week's episode is Ayan launching Ayan Beauty, right? And you know, it's Ayan, so I don't know why what people expected from her. Like, cause they were looking like, where's the makeup? I'm like, it's a makeup line. So look at their faces. I'm pretty sure. See, the thing with people is, I know most people now are so used to people showing up with beat faces, right? You can have a little bit of makeup on your face and people not know, but okay. It is what it is, right? The fashion show, well, it was a makeup show, but she had fashion in it. And I was like, what do y'all expect her to do? Have butt ass naked people just walking around and to be like, oh, there's the makeup on their face. I'm like, what do y'all expect? Now, what she could have probably done was had a tutorial done or something, whatever. But it was good nonetheless. Now, I did notice that woman, and then she comes with an uninvited guest, and I'm like, girl, what? Oh my God. Now let's talk about Sarah and Stanberry. Sarah is really kind of getting on my nerves. I get what she's saying, that when it comes to Stanberry wants you to defend her, right? But Sarah's like, she doesn't defend me, and I was like, when? Oh, okay. I guess I kind of get a time, because I was like, when did you want her to defend you? I guess with the Ion stuff, right? Sarah gets on my nerves. Sarah gets on my nerves. That's all I gotta say. So the other black woman and Talene, they were having a conversation, right? And the other black woman, black lady, whichever one you want to say, she apologizes to Talene, right? Now, what I will say, Talene, Talene. Girl, I think you putting 20, I think you like a dog with a bone because you doing the absolute most. You really truly are. You really truly are. You really truly are. Let's just be real about the situation. I think you're doing a whole lot. Yes. Do I think that the other black woman put 20 on 10 when it came to the situation with you and this Stanberry stuff? 100%, right? But if this is your friend of 9+ years, then you know how your friend operates. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. But I do think Talene did a lot. Oh my God. The other black woman, she apologized to him. I was like, girl, let it just just sit there and say, you know what? Thank you for finally listening to me. I appreciate it. And leave it at that. But she didn't. And it is what it is, right? So after that, the other black woman, let's talk about you real quick as well. You're a hater. You are a world class hater. Talking about Ayan's event and who actually put it on. Ma'am, I saw you put on that noun event down at the glass house that Zoran built. You want to talk about that? Let's talk about that. Like, you're such a hater. Like, I ain't never saw a hate. Oh God, that woman just is a hater. So then after that, we see Ayan at the beach with her mother and her sister. And they talked about Ion Beauty. And so now, she wants to get it into stores and all that kind of stuff. And I wish Ion nothing but the best when it comes to Ion Beauty. And she also wants to bring awareness to the situation that happened to her as a child. And I'm absolutely 100% here for it, you guys. So that is really all we got with Ion in this episode. So let me know what you guys thought about it. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next scene, you guys. Shall we? All right, you guys. So next up, we got Lisa. So we see Lisa and Rich. So they are having date night with each other, right? So Lisa said that, they started having date night after she had their son Max, right? Because they kind of felt like they were drifting apart from each other. So every week, no matter where, no matter what, they would have date night. So he would come home and if he's out of town, he would be back home in time for them to go to date night, right? And so I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot, right? I like Lisa, and this is one of the tweets that Lisa liked from me, where I said, Lisa's beautiful as hell. She is just fine as all get out, right? She fine and she knows how to dress. So then she was talking to Rich about the fact that, she feels overwhelmed lately. And he told her, like, he reconfirmed to her, you're a great mom, you're a great wife. He was like, you're all I could ever ask for in a partner, in a wife, and in a mother. I was like, oh, that was so sweet. It made me want to tear up, right? And y'all know people already say us cancers are emotional. So I was like, oh, tear. Because I really did feel that. I really did feel that. So after that, like I said, he agreed to helping her out with the boys, right? So then after that, we see as Lisa, Stanberry, Ion, and Talene, they are meeting up with each other, right? And Lisa is I'm not telling Ion about the conversation that she had with Rich, right? And then Stanberry and Talene joined them. So Lisa talked about a lunch that she had with Sarah and the other black woman. Yes, that was the other black woman scene, and y'all know I don't talk about her. She gets no shine on my channel because I don't feature that lady. I don't see it for that lady. I think that lady is delusional. I think that lady is off her rocker. I think that there is something desperately wrong with that lady. But the other black lady, the other black lady, I'm gonna talk about this real quick because I think I mentioned it last week. I think I talked about it last week, right? Where the other black lady is saying that she got to lean on the show, right? What I will say in regards to that is when it comes to casting for the Housewives, they do typically ask the cast who in their friend group do they know that they think will be a good fit for the cast, right? They also put out little casting calls where they'll try to cast women, right? But ultimately, it comes down to them when they test the women. Now, I know certain shows they haven't really been testing like that. But back in the old day, they used to test the women, like with Kenya and Portia. They tested with them. Even Claudia wasn't a housewife until the end of the season. Neither here nor there. But I do know that when it comes to even now, they do ask the women, "Who do you know?" They interview with the women. They film the women, right? They do their pickup scenes, and from there, if they like them enough, they can give them their contracts. And that's probably what happened with Talene. They probably liked Talene and what they saw. So I disagree with the other black woman that she got her this position, right? But she called her a beggar. Can I see it? Yes. But also, when it comes to the black woman, I feel like she puts 20 on 10. Let's just be real about the situation. I think that the other black woman puts 20 on 10 when it comes to the stories that she tells. And I think that she lies. But these are my personal opinions. You guys can agree or disagree, right? So Lisa told Talene, because Talene is still talking about this apology. And I was like, girl, we let this apology go. She apologized to you. Move on with your life. And and then when Brooke, not with Brooke, but when Lisa told her that she called her a beggar, she's like, "Oh, I guess it wasn't a real apology then, ma'am. It was a real well, maybe it wasn't a real apology. Hell, maybe it wasn't. I was about to say maybe now that I think about it, I don't think it was a real apology because if you apologize to your if you when you apologize to somebody, you do it because you feel bad about something or you feel like you need to make amends, but never mind. Maybe she didn't mean it. Maybe she didn't mean it. Maybe she didn't mean it. Okay. So I guess I can't be too upset with Talene. Can't be too upset with her. So yeah, we'll let Talene have that for just a little bit. But like I said, with Talene, it just with the apology, it kind of feels like a dog with a bone, in my personal opinion. But I definitely want you guys to let me know your thoughts and your opinions about that in the comments, you guys, and we'll move forward. But so Lisa let the ladies know that they will be going to Bali for their cast trip. So it's going to be a eat, pray, party situation for them. So Lisa's going to be in part of the eat, Sarah the pray, and the party will be the other black woman. Baby, I wouldn't want to party with her on any given day. Ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no mother way. No, sir. No, 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 no. Be like Consuelo from Family Guy. No, 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 no. Like, nah, we good. I wouldn't party and pray with her. I wouldn't party. I wouldn't pray. I wouldn't even eat with her. There would be nothing me and her could do together. Hell to the no. Hell to the no, to the no, to the no, no, no. But you guys will go ahead and pause there and we'll move on and wrap up the episode, shall we? All right, you guys. So the end of the episode is going to be with Stanberry and her housewoman party from hell. So the house is finally finished. And what I will say about Stanberry's house, the house is nice. Also, let me speak about this real quick. Because I was watching Watch What Happens Live the other night, and the other black woman was on there, right? And she's talking about the fact that Stanberry has a sugar daddy and that Michael pays for everything. And I was like, ma'am, you are full of shit. Because if I'm not mistaken, Zoran, Isn't he the one that built the glass house for you? Meaning you didn't build it, just you didn't pay a contractor or anybody to build that out for you. Your ex-husband did it for you. Like, I really want her to stop. Like, she really irks my spirit. It's something, like I said, it's something not right with that lady. Something ain't right with her. And it just, ugh, I don't see it for her. I don't see it for her. I don't see it for her. But I ain't really saw for her since last season. Because like I said, I think that there's something wrong with her, for real, for real. And this is not me. I'm not even joking. I really do feel like there's something wrong with her. I don't know what it is. She's miserable from what I'm looking at. It looks like she's miserable, unhappy. And did anybody catch? I forgot to mention this last week in last week's episode. At her, because I didn't talk about her. Her son's birthday party. Did he say "damn" in last week's episode at his party? I felt that little boy said "damn." Girl, never mind. But the housewarming party for Stanberry and Sergio. The house is nice. Sergio, I don't know if you can read context clues or writings on the wall or whatever, but it's clear as daylight that Stanberry does not want to have a child. And I will say for Sergio, if it is very important for you to have a child, then, and here's the other thing when it comes to Stanberry, she talks about him leaving. I'm like, oh, sir. Now, what I will say is this season, I have grown to like Stanberry. Didn't think I would, but I have. But Sergio, that woman don't want kids. And I think it might be best for you to find a woman who want kids. Your wife doesn't want kids. Now to this party. Everybody shows up to the party, right? Why is the other black woman coming to this woman's house with sage? And I saw people online talking about she was being that's a nice gesture to sage her house. It's a brand new house, number one, so it ain't got no spirits in it, and the only demonic spirit that is in that house is the one with the damn sage. Like, how about you sage yourself, bitch? Like, don't come in my house with that shit. I would have. You came to my house late. Well, I don't know if she came. I think she was late. No, scratch that. You come to my house with sage. You come to my house with an uninvited guest. Get your raggedy ass the fuck out of my fucking house. Like, I would have told her, get the hell out. Bye. Like, don't come into my house with that. Like, that is disrespectful. As that is disrespectful. You literally come in that woman's house with sage and an uninvited guest. And I think this is that same woman from um Ayan's event. Like, you come like, no, that's disrespectful. And then she's like, Caroline is telling her like, I don't have a place for her. There's no food. She's like, oh, it's okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No, we won't figure it out. I didn't invite this hoe to my place. And this is, I'm not calling her a hoe in a negative way. I'm just saying hoe out loud. But I didn't invite this woman to my damn house. So no, no, no. We ain't figuring nothing out. You can figure it out by getting out of my house. You and this yacky wig that you got on your head. Like, get out of my house. No, she's a weirdo. That lady is weird. That lady is weird. The lady is weird. I'm gonna say it one more time. Something is off with her. I don't see it for her. I don't feature her. And then them baby hairs blow me. But that's neither here nor there. And she's also passive aggressive as hell. She's very passive aggressive. And I don't deal with passive aggressive people that well because I can be passive aggressive if I want to, but I'm more so in your face and I'm direct. But it is what it is, right? And then, like I said earlier about her talking about Michael paying for search, everything in the house. What does it have to do with you? How does that affect your life? How does that impact you? I know you say that Michael got drunk and had a conversation with you and Ayan about this, right? And that's fine and dandy. But what does that have to do with you? Worry about who paying your bills. Worry about all that stuff. Like, oh God, I just don't like that lady. I really don't. I really don't. So at one point they were all sitting down, right? And Here's my 2 cents when it comes to Stanberry and Talene, right? Because they were talking about Stanberry and Talene hanging out. They were in the bushes. What I will say about that is I don't think it's that deep. And I'm going to explain to you guys why I don't think it's that deep. Because, like I said before, if you guys watch season one of The Real Housewives of Dubai and you guys followed them after the season one reunion, everybody was together with the exception of Ayan and Lisa. Ayan and Lisa were on an island by themselves. The other black woman, Stan Berry, Nina, and Sarah, after the reunion, those four hung out with each other. Ayan and Lisa hung out with themselves, and that was it. So now we get to season two, and the other black woman has an issue with Stanberry, and she still has not said what that issue is. Oh, she says, well, because I took up for Talene. Okay, but Talene made up with Stanberry. She didn't have an issue with Stanberry, but then you want to call Talene fake. Could Talene be fake? She could be, right? I ain't saying she ain't, and I'm not saying she isn't. I'm not saying she ain't, and I'm not saying she is, right? But you're up, you have a non-existent issue with your friend. And I don't get it. Me personally, I just don't get it. So then they brought it up somehow. And so she said, I wasn't talking to you. So Talene was like, so were you talking to the air? And she said, if I wanted to address Talene, I'll address Tylene. And Rafi chimed in, and I was like, Rafi, you might, I want you to kind of stay over there and just, mind your business, right? So then Talene told the black woman, well, Lisa told me that you called me a beggar. And, the black woman looked at her like, you did that? And I was like, girl, you do the same thing. So let that be a moot point. Let that be a moot one, right? So then Talene and the other black woman, they're getting into it. And the other black woman told her to put her drink down. I was like, Mama, you the last person that should be discussing anybody drinking because, baby, when we see you, you seem like you four sheets to the wind. But that's neither here nor there. So she's following in behind them because Talene said that you're the one that's causing all of the dissension in the group. And I believe that. She told her she's an alcoholic. And I was like, I believe that one too. So then they're going back and forth with each other, right? And Rafi chimed in. At this point, I wasn't upset with, and I'm still not upset with Rafi, right? Rafi chimed in, basically trying to diffuse it, but then it escalated, right? It escalated because Celine was like, "Where's your husband?" Because she's like, Are you challenging me?" He's like, "He's defending his wife. Where's your husband?" I was like, "Celine, you're doing a little bit too much, Mama. I think you're doing a little too much." So after that, it just like I said, Lisa came over, tried to get the other black woman, and Rafi was like, "You don't give a about the cameras." And I could have swore I heard him say he woke her up. I was like, "Ooh, no, that ain't what we doing, Rafi." So it just went to hell from there. Now, what I will say, I didn't have a problem with Rafi defending his wife, right? I had no problem with that. My issue came in if I heard what I heard correctly, that he will F her up. Now, if that's what I heard, then yeah, Rafi, I got a problem with that, and I don't agree with that, and I think you're wrong. Now, what really took the cake for me was Sergio and Stanberry. My mouth flew wide open with Stanberry and Sergio. Because Sergio, I don't know if he was calling the other black woman an asshole or if he was calling Rafi an asshole. But he was upset at somebody. I don't know who he was upset at. But Stanberry told him, don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't go over there, Sergio. Sit the fuck down, Sergio. I was like, oh my God. She told him, sit. She just kept cussing at Sergio. And I was like, damn, Sergio. And you're taking it. He was taking it. Who? And then you guys know in Dubai, they can't argue in public. But now, see, I don't know how the houses are in Dubai because I was wondering, like, Would this be a situation where they could get in trouble? Because it went from inside of the house to outside of the house. And the other black lady and Celine were really loud with each other. And you hear so many bitches and this and this and that. I was like, oh wow, we getting escalated. Now, where did Celine get that? Because this outfit she got on, I don't know where she got that cigarette from, but she had a cigarette. Maybe Rafi had the cigarette. But like I said, it escalated from there, and it just got really, really bad. I do hate that they did this in Stanberry's house, and Stanberry wasn't even really worried about the fact that they were arguing. She was worried about that $50,000 sofa that she got. And this ain't no shade and no disrespect to the sofa, because I don't know who designs the sofa, but I just saw that same sofa for a lot cheaper on Wayfair. I saw that. I saw a sofa similar to that on Wayfair, and it was like a few $100s, not $50,000. Baby, sometimes y'all rich people just be buying stuff, and you can get it for a bargain somewhere else. I'm just saying. Sometimes you just put a big price sticker on something just because it's a name brand. But hey, this is what we want from our housewives is luxury, and we get it with Dubai. We definitely get luxury from Dubai, and I'd be here for it. But yeah, you guys, that was the episode of the Real Housewives of Dubai. I know that the season is winding down because what I think I said we have last week we got the mid-season trailer at episode 6. So we have this is episode 7. So we have 5 more episodes plus the reunion, and I don't know when they're getting ready. I don't know when they're going to film the reunion because I haven't saw Andy ask for any questions for the reunion. But yeah, you guys, that was the Real Housewives of Dubai. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So next week we will be back on track because I will be back. I'm still on. Today is the last day of vacation, sadly, but I enjoyed my vacation. So yeah, next week we'll be back on track. And then for the rest of the weekend, let's see what we have coming up this week. So if you guys haven't watched my live that I just finished for Orange County, Dubai, I'm recording this now. This will be up, and well, you guys will see it when it's up. And then after I do this, then I have to go back and watch Sisters for this week. So Sisters will be up sometime tomorrow. Let's get into the blogs and they cutting the fool. I have everything up on Saturday. And then Sunday, what we have on New Jersey. Thank God we're getting down to the end of New Jersey. I am so happy, you guys. I really truly am. But yeah, you guys, again, like I said, also do want to say this. Like I said, this episode aired on my birthday. I do want to say this. I want to say thank you to everybody who left a comment on my community wall. I want to say thank you to you guys for the if you guys liked, if you said a comment on the community wall, happy birthday. If you DM me on Instagram, commented on Instagram, Twitter, wherever, I appreciate you guys so much. This was a great birthday. It is one that I will never forget as long as I'm on this earth. It was so much fun. But yeah, you guys, I again appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys watch this video because I honestly almost didn't do this video because we're days late with this episode. But thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you guys in the next one. So again, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I will catch you guys in the next video. And those videos will be up on Saturday at some point. And that's all I got, you guys. Oh, also, you guys, one more thing I want to say before I get off here. You guys have been rocking with my videos here lately, and I appreciate that. The views have been really going up on my videos, and I so appreciate that. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Like, you guys don't know how much that means to me. Um, I'm hoping that my views continue to go up and go up, so that way I can make more and more money. And if I can make more money, then I can do this more and get back to my old schedule of having the videos out same day or the next day. But yeah, you guys, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.